I was doing my research this week for different products to sell on my print-on-demand Etsy shop. There was a product that I found and was very intrigued by. And so in this video today, I'm going to share with you what this product is, the types of designs that you should create for it, and how you can make the designs. And I'm going to share with you different tips and tricks to stand out on your Etsy store and to get more sales. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Mac. I post videos talking about e-commerce, passive income, different ways to make money online, and lots to do with Etsy print-on-demand. And so if any of that interests you, I would love to have you as a part of our community here on YouTube. And like I said, this product really caught my eye. It's not something that I've ever really sold to before. And so today we're just gonna go through it together, and I'm gonna share with you, like I said, that design process. I'm gonna share with you how I would put it on a product and different things that I would do when listing that product to really optimize and get more sales. So the product that I'm referring to is baby blankets. And I was absolutely blown away, like I said, with some of the results that I was seeing for these baby blankets, some of them being personalized, which I'll talk more about towards the end of this video. And honestly, something that I love so much about them is there's tons of different themes and different niches that you can really tap into when it comes to babies. You know, different people like different styles for their babies, for what their nursery style is, for their home decor. There may be even a type of nursery theme that you can incorporate on your niche specific store right now. And again, referencing how I was saying we're gonna do the personalization is a game changer, so we're gonna talk more about that towards the end of the video. But basically, how I want to share this with you today is we're gonna hop right over to Etsy. I'm gonna kind of share with you what I mean, and then we're gonna jump right into Kittl and we're gonna design for these products. So on Etsy, if I just type in baby blanket, I'm gonna get a bunch of different results. We're seeing different types of designs with personalized names. We're just seeing names repeated. But where I really think this is special is, like I said, where we can tap into those different baby niches or baby themes. And so this one here is a great example of that. This is a very popular theme called Woodland Baby Theme. It's definitely trending this year. And let's just click on that Everbee thing just to see how much it's making. So this one here, it's $45. It's doing around only 24 monthly sales, but because the product's a little pricier, we're making a better revenue on it. And again, we're seeing a lot of personalized patterns, different types of stuff like that, like patterns with personalized names, which are really, really, really easy to recreate. So it's kind of like a breath of fresh air seeing this. Now, because I kept seeing that boho type of woodland theme, I went ahead and just typed woodland baby blanket into the search, and I love what came up here. So this one is Etsy's pick. It is a pretty basic like forest theme here with the baby's name on it. And if we check out how much that is doing, it's doing around $5,000 a month in sales. So I definitely am realizing that this is the way that I want to go in design. And before we design, I want to show you the different types of products that Printify actually has for you to put these designs on. So Printify not only has the swaddle blankets, so these are the ones that you can actually physically wrap the baby in. They also have different types of blankets too, as I was mentioning earlier. So here is that Sherpa fleece one that's gonna have that fleece inside, which obviously was very popular on Etsy. We also just have a velveteen plush blanket, which I own and I absolutely love. And this Sherpa blanket actually offers 2 different color choices on it as well. So we do have lots of options. And that's something that I love about using Printify, is because they just have so many different types of products. And so it really gives you that advantage to be able to stand out against all the other Etsy listings. So I am going to just click on this and hit start designing so that I can get the correct dimensions to design my product in. And what I'm going to do is check out my print area so that I have that here. So today we are going to be designing in Kittl. It is a very user-friendly design tool that can be accessed online. I absolutely love it, and I've been using it every single time I've been creating new designs just because of the easeability of it and because their usage rates are so amazing, which I'll get into in just a moment here. But this is Kittl. I will have them linked below for you. And all I'm gonna do is hit new project. And then right here, I'm going to just put in that exact dimension, because again, it's just gonna make our artboard the right size so that the whole time that we're designing, we kind of have an idea of where the print's gonna go on our product. And so now my artboard is just sized, right? So I can design in this whole thing and know that all the images are gonna fit on my blanket. So Kittl is very easy to use. And like I said, it's user-friendly, and something I love about it is their usage rights. So unlike other design apps, you have the usage to use these different elements on Kittl in your print-on-demand products, and you do not have to stress about it. And that includes their AI feature, which I'm gonna use. But I just want you to know that it's a little bit of like an ease to be able to use these designs that you create in here and not have to worry so much about that. So I've typed in woodland just to see what would come up for me. And as you can see here, there's some pretty good options that just pop up within their elements. And again, like I was mentioning, we can use these, right? So what I can do here is just put this right in the middle of my artboard. I can bring these animals in, and then I can add in a name here if I'd like to. So you kind of see where I'm going with that. So like this could be our blanket, right? But I want to show you the AI designing feature because I personally find this to be so cool and so creative. And if you're not familiar or have not used AI before, I will link some videos for you below. But Kittl has one of the best AI features, in my opinion, for designing different graphics and images for your print-on-demand products, because they have so many different types of image styles to choose from. So as you can see, just right off the bat in the image styles, it's digital art, we have psychedelic, acrylic, and then we can scroll down and we have kawaii, cute, we have watercolor, different types of 3D designs. We even have the marble. And we also have our vector art, which is really, really great if you're creating different types of SVGs or different types of designs that are just black and white. So we have anime vector, silhouettes, line art, pixels, you get the point here, and patterns as well. So if you want to just do a blanket with a pattern, you could absolutely do that as well. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to type in woodland fox, and I'm gonna select my image style. So let's go ahead and do watercolor and hit generate image and just see what exactly it creates for us. So that has just created a super beautiful high quality watercolor fox for me. And so I can add that to my blanket, and let's type in woodland animals to see what it'll create for us. And we got a very similar type of vibe here. I think that's more of what I'm looking for. So I can place this in the middle, and then I can type cute forest, and I'm still under that watercolor, but I could experiment with other different types of image styles as well. It just depends on what exactly you're creating. But as you can see, like how easy it is to use this different AI feature. You could do an entire store based on baby products if you wanted to, or add nursery photos to that, like either print on demand or digital downloads. You do different baby t-shirts and baby products that a print on demand supplier like Printify has, if you totally wanted to, right? Like we have so many options here. And that's why I always tell people, like, it's not too late to start. There's so many unlimited amounts of products and ideas that it's only going to become more. And so the lack mindset is just not an option with print on demand. Like, think big here. Think of how many different things you can do versus what's already being done, and add your own creative spin on that. Okay, so I have found something that I feel is perfect for this blanket. So what I'm gonna do here is, as you can see, it has a white background on it. So I'm gonna just jump over to the AI background remover, get that background out of here so I can continue my design. And if we wanted to, we could even add little stars in here just using the elements tab. And anytime you want to change the color of something, that's on the right side of your artboard here. And something I really love is the different text styles that you can use with Kittl. I think that they have so many different types of way to distort and make text really, really interesting. And I love that about them because it's so easy. Like if you try to do this in Photoshop, it's a very similar way, but obviously that's a way more advanced platform. So being able to do this on this type of platform is really great and really beautiful. And I absolutely admire that about Kittl. And I think it's just, again, a very useful tool. And you can just control it all from over here. You can very easily add like different borders on your text. Like it's just simple. I like the simplicity of the way that you can use this. Okay, so you get the point here of just creating something super cute, super beautiful. I am gonna change that background color to a light green, and then we'll add in where a name would go here. So right here could be the baby's name if we wanted it to, in the center, and we can mess with the font as well. So now if I go over to Printify, I can just drag and drop in that PNG design that I created. And it's pretty much correctly sized here because, like I said, we did that trick in the beginning. And then you can even add in further stuff on Printify if you wanted to, but I'm gonna go ahead and just preview it as it is. And look how cute this blanket is. And we made it in seconds using AI. And you know, depending on the prompts that you use, you can create this so quickly and do so many different types of styles. And I mean, look how pretty this Sherpa blanket is. Like, it's so pretty, it's high quality, it's personalized. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to do the personalization. You can put a cute baby quote or leave it as is without, you know, the name. It's still a super cute baby design. But the thing with personalization is you can really up your price for that because people are willing to pay to add that personalization. And obviously the more we charge for our products, the higher our profit can be. And so that's always great. But with products like this that are high quality, people are going to be more open to spending more on them. And so that's a really beautiful thing about branching out and selling different types of products rather than just t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, and stuff, which are great to sell. But again, just broadening and, you know, diversifying our shop and having tons of different products that can still maybe relate to our niche, maybe not. It's up to you and the method that you use. I personally love to have niche stores that can fit different products in them. So blankets, tote bags, mugs, jewelry, anything that's curated towards one specific niche or niche that, you know, can relate to others in a sense, if that makes sense, rather than just having tons of different random products on my store. But I know a lot of people getting started may have not hit that success on their shop yet. And so branching out and trying new products is really great, especially when you're trying to find your niche and trying to find where you stand on an e-commerce marketplace like Etsy. So once I'm finished, I'm gonna go ahead and save that. And then I'm just gonna go through the process of uploading this to my Etsy shop. I went ahead and put a bunch of keywords in my title. I always use Everbee or just the Etsy search to curate these titles. And I use keywords that I know are being seen on Etsy. I don't copy anyone's title directly, but I take different keywords from best-selling listings and Etsy pick listings. And by doing the research on, again, websites like Everbee or eRank, where I can grab those keywords that are highly searched for, but with a lower competition. So that's what I've done here. These are different things that people are typing in to find similar products to this. Now for the pricing, of course, like I was mentioning, this product can be charged a little bit more because of the personalized nature and the materials that the blanket is made off of. Now Printify is suggesting that we charge around $60 for it, which that is before our shipping cost is taken account for here. And it's saying that our profit would be $24, again, before shipping, but that's pretty good for a print-on-demand product. Now, if we do take into account our shipping, it may be looking more like $19 or maybe even $18 with this price here in profit. But still, that's pretty good for this type of product. And something that I want to mention really quickly, and I'm not trying to make this video too long, but this is a key ingredient when you're trying to figure out pricing for your products, is see how this is listed at $35? Well, if we go ahead and click on the actual size of the blankets, for one name, that just changed our price to $63. And so that's what this person's making on this type of blanket. Now that one is embroidered, so I am gonna wanna go through and do my research, but something that I want you to take account of is a lot of the times the price baiting and switching is going on Etsy. And so when we click on the products, the different prices go up because of that. Maybe not for this blanket, but just be aware of that when you're doing your price research. Like this one says it's $18, and once we click, that's for one size, but then as we go up for a 50-50 fleece blanket, they're charging $57. So you kind of can gauge a price range there. I personally want to price competitively, but I also don't want to charge my buyer for shipping. So I'm going to go ahead and make my price $59. We'll figure out in our shipping cost later on how much we're actually going to make off this product, but our profit margin is over 20%. Very good. And then we just hit publish and that'll pop over to Etsy. Now, like I was mentioning earlier about personalization, and a question that I get all the time when you're selling personalized products like this on print-on-demand products is, do I have to go back and edit the name every single time on a personalized product? Now, a year ago, the answer would be yes, but now we have a website called Hello Custom, and they're going to automate the personalization process for us. Now, what they do is they sync directly with your Etsy shop and with your Printify account. account. So you will need an Etsy shop, Printify account, and Hello Custom account. But once they're all linked, it will literally take the personalization that your customer puts into their order and it'll send it over to Hello Custom. You can approve it, make sure it's spelled right, and then it goes to Printify and creates that design for you. So it's really amazing. I just did a full tutorial on this, which I will link below for you. And I highly encourage you to watch that because it's game changer for personalization and personalized products in general. So last thing I wanna show you is on our Etsy store, something that's very, very key when we're uploading our product is when we select that beautiful blanket that we just had made, we have all of our mock-ups here. We can grab even more. But what I wanna show you is that we need to make sure that we turn on that personalization option on our Etsy listing. So on your Etsy listing, all you have to do is right under your description, add personalization. And here you can say, please type the name here only. And then we'll do example. That's how they would put the baby's name. And I'm gonna say only one name, please, because that's how much room is on the design that I made. But obviously, adjust this to your listing, your design. And then we can grab our mock-up photos. We already have our keywords in place. We have our price set. And so what we can do is grab some blanket mock-ups. I use placeit.net. Of course, it'll be linked for you. This is a website I've been using for years and it's just tried and true. As you can see, they have a beautiful blanket video here we could use. We could even just use a photo like this. And then all I'm gonna do is drag and drop that design to the mock-up. And look how easily we just created a beautiful mock-up for our product. You can see we can really easily just use the mock-ups here just to create a bunch of different mock-ups and then download them to add to our Etsy listing, which is really gonna help you stand out against the competition. Beautiful. So see here how quickly we just created a whole listing, a design, we can have it automated and it looks beautiful on our shop. And obviously I would add more mock-ups to this listing, but just making, for the sake of this video here. And something to keep in mind too, when you're doing mockups is make sure that the ones you're choosing are as closely as you can get them to your product when you're using websites like this, just to avoid any issues on Etsy. That's it for today's video. Let me know what you think if you're going to try out selling this product, or if there's other products that you want to try out, you want to see me design for, or different niches, please leave them in the comment section below. And if this video was helpful, please let me know by leaving a like, a comment. So make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you want to see more content like this. I really appreciate every single one of you that watches these videos, and I can only hope that this helps you further in your Etsy print-on-demand journey. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video.